Hey guys, what's up, man? I'm over here in Home Depot. I just want to give you guys something to think about. We don't get it too much, but sometimes I have clients that will call because their floors need to be restored. Usually they put like those wax products on them, or sometimes the floors are losing their luster, so they need to be recoated. Guys, I'm in Home Depot, and our average price to restore a floor can be anywhere from $2 if it just needs a screen clean and recoat, up to maybe $3.50 to $4 a square foot if we have to remove the acrylic wax buildup, then recoat it. All right, so guys, I just want to give you something to think about. If you look at most of these floors are luxury vinyl plank floors, and just to kind of give you an idea, you see that small little piece right there, right here? These floors cannot even be sanded. Okay, so let's say, for example, someone has been putting a lot of wax on their floors, and their floors, we need to remove the wax and recoat them, like I said, $3.50 $4 a square foot. Okay, that sounds like a lot, but when you come in here and this floor itself is $3.39 a square foot, or even $2.99 a square foot, guys, that's just for the floor. Okay, so think about it, that's just for the floor. Then you have to replace the floors, your existing floors. That's another cost, and then you have to install the new floors. Okay, so when you do the math, I've had clients that have shown me when they needed new floors, it was anywhere from $8, sometimes up to $12, $13 a square foot when you add in the costs and the quarter rounds and the labor and the new floor and taking the new floor up. And then if there's something wrong with the subfloor, that's another cost. So it can really add up. So just to show you, looking at these prices, when you see $3.39 a square foot, $2.99, this is just for the floor. And also, what I have learned from a lot of my clients, Courtney, it's not even about the cost, it's about the convenience. 99% of our jobs, we can come in and we can restore the floors, get it back to its original texture, usually in one day. Our average job probably takes us 5 to 7 hours, where if you needed new floors, guys, it takes days and sometimes even weeks. So this is just give you something to think about when you see these type of floors. Like, guys, this is just basic. It's not even wood. This is just plastic. So this is that new luxury vinyl plank stuff that a lot of people get. It's really a trend. I think over time, a lot of people are going to regret getting this floor. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got it in my house about 7-8 months ago, and it's already starting to look cheap to me. And if we decide to stay in our home and not put our house on the market, I think I'm going to pull these floors up and just put down go back to a solid hardwood floor. Yes, it'll cost me a whole lot more, but I know it will just feel better, it'll look better, and I just feel better about my house. So like I said, when it comes to this luxury vinyl plank floor, guys, all it is a plastic. It's just a pattern. It's a machine made floor, and like I said, if you look at this floor, whatever Sheen, now this is another thing to realize, whatever Sheen the manufacturer puts on this floor, this is what you get. Now we do have floor protectors, polyurethanes that we can put on these floors after we prep it right, that was changed to Sheen. So if you look at this floor, man, this is probably like an ultra matte. This floor has no Sheen. So one of the things that a lot of people would do, and most of these floors are going to come with a low Sheen, usually between an ultra matte to maybe a satin. So when a lot of people get these floors put in their home, and after looking at the floors, they're like, oh, it's just not shiny enough, it has no sheen. And then again, they go to Home Depot, they go get these mopping glows, quick shines, rejuvenates, and they put it on these floors. And those products, they don't cure, and they don't properly bond to the floor, and it just ruins the floor. And that's when we have to come in and restore the floors and take those products off. So they just give you something to think about. A lot of times it might sound expensive when we tell you, oh, it's going to be $3.50 $4 to restore your floors, but when you come in here and you need new floors, okay, $2.99, yeah, that sounds like, well, why would I get Courtney $4 when I can get a floor for $3? Well, that's just for the floor. That's not including the labor. That's not including all the other add-ons that's going to come with it. That's just the floor. And this is why we stay so busy. And I will say this too, guys, always remember, terminology: 100% waterproof and scratch resistant. Waterproof, scratch resistance. Now look what that says. A lot of people say, oh, my floors are scratch proof. No, they're not. Your floors are scratch resistant, which means they can be scratched. They just have it just takes a lot to scratch them. But there's no floor out there. Do not let these companies fool you and tell you that your floors cannot be scratched. So they did use the right terminology, scratch resistance. Okay, there's no floor that is scratch proof. So like here, guys, 419, that's an engineered floor right there. But again, looking at that floor, it can't be sanded. A lot of these floors now that I'm seeing, even in some of these upper higher communities, they're putting these type of floors in these homes because the reason why, for the builder, is more money and less labor, so they can just get a floor that's already finished, instead of a site finish floor where they have to buy the floor and then pay someone to finish the floor, when they can just buy already finished and just put it in the house. All right, guys, just something to think about. Finished doing my shopping, get ready for my first Zoom class, hardwood floor maintenance class tomorrow. See you in the next one.